Yeah, let's get it.
Sector C, science personnel report to anomalous materials.
Nice of you to show up this morning. Yeah, problems with the access system.
That's odd. Hello.
Are you crazy? You know you can't go on duty without your uniform.
Hello there.
Hood.
Have a good one.
The parameters are
Are you calling me crazy?
I didn't know.
What is he looking at?
Transportation control report. All systems on.
That was a
Who
tease.
is responsible for this mess?
I thought that was the incident already.
Greetings. Oh no!
Elevator malfunction in Sector D. Do not move. Ceiling break in Sector D. Medical attention to Sector D.
Is that a helmet? You see that? I think I saw it pick up an helmet.
Probably.
Another crowbar. Half-Life Decay, first aid. Nice fire model. Who's Sting? Still no pistol. I'm surprised I haven't gotten lost yet. Map designer is really good. Although it's already been 15 minutes and still don't have a pistol. That's a minus points. There we go. He even has a colored lights in case I miss it.
What is this?
A new Half-Life mod released recently, like last week.
What is the title called?
Static interference. Seems that you're playing like a guard, you know?
Alert. Alien
Static
communication
interference.
detected.
It's a I remember this is a demo.
Oh, you played this before?
No, but I heard of it. I think Bollocks has released that before.
Yeah, I
Last
think I
week.
saw it too. Which one to go? Oh, that's impossible to dodge. What the? There's nothing here. Come on.
The hood looks like it's from the Half-Life decade for some reason.
Decay?
You see the upper right.
Oh yeah, I also saw the Decay health kit, health station too.
It's exactly like the one. So I thought it's like another decade code in like that.
They probably uses the Decay assets too.
Yes. More specifically, it's Gearbox asset.
Oh yeah, because Decay made it. I mean, Gearbox made it. It took a
Well,
pretty...
also-
What? Yeah?
Yes.
Also what?
I was saying also we're going to port some new Half-Life campaigns, but I won't tell what campaign it is. So spoilers.
In
So
this
you know
mod,
about it.
in this mod or what?
No. No. But I want to tell you what is the new mod, because yeah, you'll find out soon in the release.
I think that's a helmet I picked up from Blue Shift. I don't know if it's the same helmet from Blue Shift.
I think so. It should be the same asset.
Cheap spawn in from behind.
You see, the other thing is that a lot of people, they used to say our server is Swan Corp server. But did you know that the earliest server, Game Switch, is not actually Swan Corp? It's actually supposed to be a Counter-Strike.
Oh yeah, the monster mod or monster thing, monster co-op.
Yeah, the Monster Co-op. Yes.
And
Actually,
yeah?
Monster Co-op is like a co-op mod. They call it's just another name for a co-op mod in Counter-Strike. So instead of Counter-Strike being a deathmatch game like PvP or so on, you are basically, they make a mod where everyone they unite together and they play a campaign. That is how Monster Co-op came to about. So the whole point about this the Game Switch or this community here is everything has to be co-op. You can see that we consistently port like Swan Co-op, and now we also open the Black Mesa co-op, and then we also have the Alien Swarm co-op, all this thing.
Yeah, because monster co-op and CS is basically the same as Sven co-op with CS
Yeah.
weapons.
Yes, it's serious weapons basically.
But look at this.
But-
This is the map from Blue Shift, right? Intro.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, from
the-
Outbound.
So basically, this doesn't matter because in we have a insurgency server where you can buy a weapon, and we have a condition 0 weapons already. So we do not need to revive back the Monster Co-op server.
Did you say Insurgency server?
Yes.
Oh,
Everything you play in the insurgency server is almost similar like the Monster Co-op already. You have all the CZ weapons. You can just buy things from there.
I don't know if AK's tried out Cataclysm yet, though. He certainly has a lot on his back. I don't know.
wait a second. Where did I came out? Came out here, right? Did
Yeah,
Did
came
I?
out with-
Oh, it must have been opened when I went down. That's a
Were
little.
you supposed to do something here?
It was locked earlier. I went down and it triggered the opening of that, I think. That's I don't know if that's a good way of teaching the player, you know. This was locked
Okay.
earlier and there was no zombie here earlier.
Didn't you see the door like bulged a bit?
Oh yeah, it's bulged a bit. Yeah, that maybe.
But the thing is that we do not port campaigns until the campaigns make their final release. So, for example,
I
there are
wasn't
a lot
talking
of
about
people say they want,
ordering it, I was talking about trying it.
like for example, there's some people that say they want us to port the what they call the ESHQ. The ESHQ is a very popular campaign, and then some servers like the UHS they already have the ESHQ. So the thing is that we are hinting to port this campaign into our server, but the thing is the original author made a lot of changes, so we can't port the ESHQ until he make the final release.
Oh, I see. Because it's still in work in progress. It's still work in progress.
Yes, it's still work in progress. So we don't want to like we rush things, like we port the campaign now, and only then after that, we were informed that the owner is going to change everything. So that sucks. And then people are like, oh, hey, when are you going to change to the latest version like that? So if you do that, then it's going to be very tiring. You have to do all the brush changes, everything. You have to redo the whole shit.
Yeah, I see. And
Which is why, yeah. Which is why we don't want to to port first. We want to wait until the whole thing has the final version.
Well, ESHQ is a different case because it's been in development for like forever. I don't know when the final release will come out.
But I think the things like Resident Life, I think we can protect the port soon because I believe the author, I think Velasquez has some info about the author. I think he's not going to work beyond than 2.0, I think.
Well,
so we consider 1.9
yeah.
as the final version.
1.9 is the final version, but it's still 1.5, I believe, in GS.
Yeah, because we haven't decided whether we want to upgrade to 1.9 or 2.0. But basically, 2.0 is basically 1.9 plus all the bonus steps.
Actually, not. From what I heard, 1.9 is basically the de facto final version with all the secrets.
Yes, that's
And
correct.
2.0 onwards, they combined it with residual point. I think that's what happened in minigames.
That's what I'm trying to say. The 2.0 is residual point plus combined with residual life and plus the 2 bonus steps.
I'll backtrack.
I mean, ESHQ for example was very long. Oh, don't tell me.
Yeah.
I mean,
And the
yeah.
issue is the EHQ. Also, another thing EHQ is hot for single player maps like that. But that's the thing. Levi he has is forming a relation with the guy. So Levi will follow up with the author and they will give us some updates of it.
Have you heard of like the Alpha unit? I think that's a good one to.
Yeah, I heard.
Currently, Cataclysm is on hiatus because I've been working on Half-Life Extended.
Yeah, I understand that. It's support. It's fine. Just work on extended first, then go back to Cataclysm later. Yeah, Alpha Unit is a good co-op map, but don't do the same thing as Garompa, which he spammed like 100 grunts. That's not a good way to do it.
Maybe we'll see about it.
Yeah, because adding enemies is not the way in GS. It's the difficulty, it's the artificial difficulty, and
We have to study the campaign first before we can talk about what to add.
Yeah, because I believe you have to like repent everything. Does repent mean rip entity?
Warning. Vital signs critical.
Yeah, something like that. You just like edit the entities without changing the brushes. But the thing is, whatever you play in our server, don't try to copy and paste everything from the original mod because whatever you play in our map, it is very heavy modified already. So you just have to join our server. It will download the ones for you. Otherwise, you're going to get the config version.
Yeah, because the GS version and the other version are not the same.
Yeah, we have already said this before that we do not use any asset from other sorts of other places.
Yeah, I believe repenting and fixing stuff is probably the biggest problem here. I wouldn't like. I have a problem with Garompa's maps. If you know Garompa, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like he spams so many enemies that it's not even fun. And like that's not the way. Like spamming enemies is not the way to do it.
And also, what I don't like is people like Garompa. He sort of like destroyed the very original version of how it's supposed to play like. Like if, for example, I give you an example is.
Wait, are you two talking about a person with the profile of a grenade?
What?
What is that?
I said, are you talking about the person that has a profile of a grenade, like a picture of a grenade?
Oh yeah, grenade, a red grenade, Garompa.
Yeah. It's a little annoying for some reason, because he edited my site for one of my campaigns once without my permission.
He edited your campaign?
He actually used Repnet on the first version of Cataclysm, and that pissed me off because it was Clearly,
You
whip basically work in
You mean
progress.
Gompa?
Garumpa.
Yes.
Oh, I think
This
it's a
typical
problem.
of him.
No, Garumpa is an admin in SCMDB. He's the admin in Sven Co-op map database, I think. That's why
I
he
see.
does that.
That's why I don't upload anything from there, because I know that whenever we want to upload stuff, he'll fuck up everything what we upload there. That's why even people like KMK Zach, he up the Agos, right? He's very mad with Gompa for editing
That's
everything.
one less horror in the world.
And the problem is
Because
when,
the thing is,
when he makes
the thing is that
yeah,
he just modified everything. Like I say that A Soldier's Tale, he spammed so many stuff, a lot of stuff like a tank and then a Tyrann and what the shit, all the things that's not supposed to exist in the original mod, and just do everything there. So I get it. He wants to make it like a Sven Cop thing, but that is not the way we are doing things. So that's why, like I said before, our policy is very simple. Garumpa is free to port by the Wing One, just like Outer Beast. Garumpa and Outer Beast, basically they're the same gang. They're free to port their own stuff, and we in GS we have the right to port our own way.
yeah, that's very frustrating. And the biggest problem is Garumpa, since he is an admin. He edits your stuff and he posts your edited stuff, and he will make that the official, the de facto official. That's what I hate about him so much.
See, I really think I released on the CS map database is SC map database is the cage. But I'll tell you one thing, if the day he took my cage and then he add all the funny stuff, I don't give a shit about it. But the next thing, the one thing is that he and Outer Beast should not expect us to port for the community. If they want to port for the community, they have to do it by themselves.
Yeah, I believe he shouldn't be an admin. I mean, he could be a moderator, but he should not be like the one leading the,
Oh, you see that
the
red thing on the
website.
wall over there?
What?
Go to the scientist on left.
This one? Oh, this one?
Yeah, click that. Press E on it. Let's say why did you guys port Shift 2 to AF?
Oh,
Well, mainly it's like a flagship to introduce something new.
Even though the map is amateur.
yeah,
Alright.
he's amateur, but it's not that bad. If you want a good
Yeah.
story about Otis, you did the one with the meters of field intensity, like Big Boned and Curious. Have you heard of that?
Oh, the one where Vortigon teamed up with you?
Yeah, have you heard of that?
That's a good one. But I haven't actually played it.
That's a good Otis mod. If you really love Otis.
There's actually the Shancock version of the Shift 2, but the guy, I think he's a French, he didn't finish his work, and he sort of like cancelled his project already. So like, fuck it, man. I just like, never mind. I'll add my stuff. I'll just add some cool shit like the build assassins and so on. But the original core of the game will stay. I'm not going to add too much stuff. Not like
One
I'm not
question,
going to
why
do
did you add the heavy alien grunts?
Which one?
The
You
one
mean
with dual
You mean the echoes?
5 hands.
Oh, you mean in USS Darkstar or what?
Yeah, the one with the dual hive hand. That thing was so annoying.
Yeah, the one I just like I add for fun, like basically you are in another universe, okay? You're not in the Black Mesa. So I kind of like want to add something new a bit. But like I say, even though when I put the gorilla, it's just like 1 or 2 occasions. You will notice about that.
Oh, which makes sense because USS Darkstar is a different universe, right?
Yes, it's not Black Mesa, you know.
It's in outer space, right?
Yes. And you will notice that I put the Star Wars music. There is another
Yeah.
reason about that.
Accidentally fell. Now I have to go back again, I think.
Yeah, it's like I kind of put it like as a joke, you know. But yeah, that's the thing. Actually, the concept of this heavy weapon
Got
alien
another
gun.
one.
It was from I think it was from one of the modeler. And then I took it from the Soldier's Tale, the one Grandpa added. But what I did is that the first appearance is at a Soldier's Tale, and then I put in a cage. But he doesn't do anything. He doesn't like the you know there's one big glass chamber. It doesn't destroy.
Yeah, he
it
didn't
doesn't break anything.
come out of the chamber, right, Kuro? You remember
Yeah,
that?
it doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you notice, it's more like a teaser, like a teaser. Like, oh, look at this gorilla. Is something going to happen with this gorilla? Maybe in the future, who knows? And then, true enough, the first combative gorilla came out in Echoes. So why Echoes? Okay, in the original Echoes, when you drop down from the lift, and then what you get is a normal alien gun, but with the shiny green shape on this thing. So
Oh yeah, I
it
remember
kind
that.
of boring. Yeah, it's kind of like boring, So I just like to make it more cinematic, more epic. Why not I just change
You put it full steroids.
yeah, just put something special a bit. And true enough, a lot of people they seem to enjoy it.
Do you like Echoes? To be honest.
You asking me or Kakiro?
You, both of you.
Yeah, of course. I'm the one put Echoes, so of course I enjoyed it.
It's hard to believe
And-
that Echoes came out in like 2018, I believe or 2019, the same year as Hunt Down the Freeman. It's like almost 7 years ago, right?
I think it's 2018, I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. Around 2018. Then only we start porting at around 20. I start porting around 2022.
You remember when you start playing it? It's like the horror atmosphere. It's so strong in Echoes, right?
Even now, if you play the Echoes in also, they still feel the horror thing. So it's kind of, to be honest, I find that I'm not trying to brag, but when I see the achievement, I feel that it's quite satisfying. The achievement.
Yeah, it's not ghost or paranormal type horror. It's an alien horror.
No. Yeah, it's just a science, just like Half-Life. People say Half-Life is a horror game, but it's more like a science fiction, SF team horror, but it's not a horror. Yes. Yeah. If there is a horror team, like a lot of a lot of VTubers, right? When they play this game, they actually felt scared. Like especially among the girls, they felt scared.
Zombies, and one of those scenes like
And they hate crap.
the zombies, they're eating the corpse in the tables in Office Complex. You remember that?
I think it's more the jump scare. Like I remember a few VTubers, they are more scared about the head crab jumping over their face. That's the one they frightened the most.
Very rarely, like the jockey from Left 4 Dead 2, like the fiend
Like,
from
you can
Quake.
watch this VTuber. Her name is Pina Penguin. She also played the Black Mesa, and then she got frightened when the Black Mesa in the this head crab jumped over her face like that. Ooh, like, and then she got very scared, and then like
Wait, the very first head grab?
grab.
The very first head grab.
Yes, that few and the head crabs in the office complex.
Oh yeah. It can be scary. Well, it's
Yeah.
not scary because they're small, but an enemy pouncing on you is always scary.
Yeah. And there is one part in the office complex. Another VTuber, K-Sot. She also played that. Last time she was at HoloLive, and then she played the office complex. And one part, there's the van there. The two scientists trying to go into the van, and then one of the
Yeah.
scientists, the leg got dragged away by the zombie.
Yeah.
And then once that the sound, all this thing happened, and then boom, the whole went all collapsed. That one, she got very scared about that.
Oh, what in Office Complex or what?
Yeah, the office complex. You go to the upstairs, and then you turn left. There is one room where there is a vent where the two scientists are crawling, going inside the vent basically. Yeah, the TV there.
Oh, that
That's the one.
scene. Yeah, that's very gory. That's I think
Yes.
that's very gory and macabre. That's why they're scared.
And then of course all the alien slave they ambush.
Yeah, that makes us do lots of Mordigons.
Yeah. Like if you play for first time, of course you get scared. That's the thing.
Yeah, I was scared of head crabs when I first played Half-Life and Vortigons as well. But
But actually this is why, right? This is where afterwards the Die Hard server came in. So the Die Hard server, basically you have 1 HP and you need to survive. Okay? When you need to survive, imagine you need to be alert of your surroundings and all of a sudden a lot of aliens say coming and then you feel very panic. So that is how why Die Hard sometimes is very fun to play.
well, except the hit scan, of course. There's no way to dodge
Yeah.
them. That's why I hate them.
I fucking despise the snipers, the Black Ops ones.
Like the female Black Ops.
No, I meant the male ones.
The male ones, yeah. The male ones is very tanky.
Oh, I see.
But now I think Vic he already fixed the headshot for the male assassin. So now if you shoot them the headshot, I think you should deal a lot of damage already.
There could still be a future for AS, right? Like I don't mean like abandon AS. That keep the files. Maybe in the future someone will offer to host that, right?
Okay, I'll just tell you what happened. Okay, basically, Vic he already he got this OVH, okay, OVH server for 3 years,
Yeah.
and then like he's okay with the performance, but then he is not okay with the he's not okay with the DUS protection, the status of the thing. He wished the DUS protection will have the same power as the one in the EU server, where it took care of the source engine games or quick games, basically quick engine type games like Counter Strike, Half-Life, and all these things.
What do you mean,
So-
Gold Source? Gold Source?
Yeah, Gold Source, and then subsequently Source later on lah. Basically, that is the point. So he's looking for the type in Asian server, but so far no such Singaporean server have this kind of the sophisticated DDoS protection.
Why? Are we still getting DDoS until today?
No, so far no.
Well, why?
Actually, literally like many months already, we didn't get DDoS. Because the guy who attacked, he already stopped attacking. That's why I gave up. Like, I remember there's a time he want to threaten to dox me. Like I said, yeah, I don't give a shit, just dox me, I don't care. You know, I wish I'm famous in real life. But if you send the information, whatever you have about me, which I will not confirm or deny, if what information you have is me, you just go ahead, you just spread to your Turkish friend. Go ahead. Nobody will give a shit about me. So yeah, go ahead. So I don't care. I'm
Yeah.
not scared of you. You wanna dox me or not?
Yeah. Here's the thing. That guy was an oddball. He wasn't just toxic in some sense. He has mental or personality issues, I think.
Yeah. Like, you know, I even tried to offer him, like to actually be back, but he's just too arrogant and he thinks he wants to come into his turn. So
For a
like,
second, I
okay,
thought
fuck
you
it
were
then.
one of
It's your
Jetpack's
problem.
I can give you
Yeah, anyway, so
try
back to the
go back.
topic. So that is one thing. And
Wouldn't you
another
like to
thing
get
is
one of
that
these
Vic
blood
believes
samples under a microscope?
he thinks that the Asian server is not getting enough players. So, which I strongly disagree.
I would disagree.
strongly-
Yeah.
Yeah, I strongly disagree because to him, right, he really thinks that to get enough player is like every day you
the
need to have
dimensional
10 players
breach is
playing in
definitely
our server.
transmitting organic
But I
matter.
say before, Game Switch is
I hear something.
actually European. You know, the concept is very
Yeah.
European. The server, the European server, the German server is much older than our Asian server. So to set up Asian
I
community
suspected
in a
this
Game
would
Switch
happen,
is actually a very
but the
new concept. It will
administrator
take
just
time.
would not listen.
I tried to explain things to that, but he's like, I don't know, he thinks that, oh, Asian server, once you set up, you must have 10 players like that. So I say it's really unrealistic. You
Yeah.
need to give some time a bit.
I highly disagree. I don't think that Asia should be like short-handed and like we're the least active. I mean, I'm trying my best, you know, and I seriously disagree when he says that Asia is the one being inactive and the one
Yeah.
should be cut off.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, you don't talk about Asian players. Actually, the very first time in 2018, right, when he set up the EU server, there are actually very few players play his server, you know? Like, honestly, the last time, the very first time EU server was established, only few players joined his server, like probably 2 or 3 players joined, you know, like now. It was not until later that, like, one of the famous EU server led by CubeMat, you know CubeMat?
Yeah?
Yeah, CubeMat no longer hosts and he retired from hosting the server. So all the players mostly go to others like Misfire, and that's where big GS server, the EU server, became more popular.
Oh.
Yes. So even in the EU server, it wasn't very popular in the beginning. It takes time. So that's why I try to explain to him. You need to take time also.
Did you try to tell him to reconsider, or at least ask him to reconsider?
Yeah, I did. That's why
You tried.
later that he said he's looking for another server, Asian server. But then he said he want a good DDoS protection like EU server, but he couldn't find one. So I told him, you
Fine.
probably
You won't even
need
know
to drop this kind of demand already, because in reality we cannot really
been
find a
that much
very
of a burden.
sophisticated DDoS protection like you have with it. If you can even find that, it's a miracle already. Even the EU version also very hard to find that. The one we got right now, the active server, is actually a lucky draw, you know.
Oh, I see. Oh, by the way, just to cut you off a bit, this map design is really beautiful. It's like a grocery store, you know?
Yes, you've seen
Yeah.
mine.
So I
And
don't,
kind of a new concept.
I don't really understand what he's coming from. What do we fix? Like, is it the DDoS protection or is that activity? What does he want? You know?
He wants, okay, I'll just simplify for you. Number one, he wants a DDoS protection of as strong as like EU server, where it can mitigate all the
Do you still say there's nothing to chaos theory?
the attacks on the source game engine, which a small attack will bring down the whole server. He wants to have this kind of feature for the Asian server. Number two, he wants more players to join, Asian servers to join. And then number three, he wants the more high performance. This one we already got. We have this in the OVH already.
High performance
server,
server.
which you can support plugins like the semi-clip plugin. Because semi-clip plugin, you need high performance machine, which we already have. So the only thing we don't have is the other two.
Machine. Do you,
But I think the players, like I say, is growing actually.
does he use a VPS?
He say he's using, not sure whether VPS or not. He say using the HVM. I'm not sure.
Yeah, high performance VPS.
It's not VPS.
I mean,
I don't think
it's
so.
not a VPS, so it's like a real server, like
A real
bare,
machine.
bare metal, like towers and refrigerator like shapes.
You go in search for is OVH. OVH, then we are not using. I don't think we're using VPS.
Well, that's expensive. I don't understand why just use VPS. I mean, yeah, virtualization is not
Because
that strong.
Because VPS, there you won't get a high performance, so it won't support the semi-clip plugin. And then when you, because now in our server we use a lot of script, even the weapons also were scripted. So like M249, when you keep spamming, right, you spam the M249 fire, you sometimes lag a bit. So VPS may not be able to support, which is why we discontinued the US server, because US server we also using VPS.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So that's why I told him, for me, if I were him, I will drop the DDoS protection demand already and just get a simple DDoS protection. Like actually how we have in the OVH. Maybe OVH isn't as strong as like the active server for the EU server. But what else can you do? What else? Like, okay, Shark mode, Shark mode, the guy, he also recommended some brand. Like he recommend Path Network, but then we say Path Network is unreliable and then like frequent outages and then like in depth all this thing.
I see.
So to put it short, basically he's very demanding on this thing.